Conquerors, warriors, welcome into another edition of the Front Seven Rush podcast. I'm Vince Ingram. You got my main man, my superstar producer, big time Bijan Kelly in the mix.
Up.
BJ, how you doing, man? Tell me something good, brother. Tell me something good. Something
Okay.
good. Tell me.
Okay.
Say something to make me feel better.
Say something to make you feel better. All right, let's see.
Something good. You ain't got nothing, man.
Okay, here I got something. Black Tech, my company.
Right on.
Looking pretty good. I'll be making a big announcement today on that Facebook page. And I mean, I don't really have anything to promote on it right now, but I got the phone's ringing. I got people coming in, man, and it's looking good. Like, I think I'm gonna make my you remember I got that RV goal. I think I'm gonna make my goal for saving up to get that
I
RV.
remember. Now, Black Tech. Explain to me a little bit about what Black Tech does.
All right, so Black Tech, my company, we develop web applications. Let me turn my phone off. We develop web applications, and so what that is, it's basically a smart website. So, normal websites, they just show information and pictures, videos, things like that. A web application can do a lot more. Like, you can communicate through it. You can, let's say, do e-signing of documents, store files, send them. It's highly integratable. And yeah, that's the main part of what we do, but also there's some just general IT services and also web design. But the main thing is the development.
Awesome. Now, how would one, if they wanted Black Tech services, how would I go about it if I wanted Black Tech services?
Well, right now, through the phone number, but tomorrow the website will be up. So the website is actually blacktech.company, and the phone number is, I haven't remembered it yet. Here it is, 832-510-4755. Yeah, one more time, 832-510-4755, blacktech.company. Yeah, I like how it's not a .com. I think it's kind of cool.
I think that's awesome, man. That's the first time I ever heard of .company. I did business with a lot of different people, man, and that's the first time. It's normally .com, .org, .net,
Gotta be
.company is that's saying something in itself.
Thank you.
That is .company.
Thank you very much.
Man. I think so anyway, man.
It's been a long time coming to make it as official as that, because it's just been like me, without a name. So yeah,
Yeah. Now you got a name to go with the product.
Exactly.
That's a big deal, man. A lot of people don't understand, man. You have to, without dreams without goals is just dreams. You know what I mean? You don't. You like running in quicksand. You're not going anywhere, man. So you gotta have goals along, with your dreams. At the end of your dream, it's got to be a goal to accomplish. If you don't, then you're just dreaming. You got a lot of people, man, that's just dream. You know what I mean? They just really good dreams.
Yeah.
Really great dreams. Have really great dreams, man. But
even if you plan out your dream, if you don't have any goals or timeline or something like that, I mean, then it's like planning out, oh, okay, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. All right, when? Right?
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do first, right? That's what you're saying. Goals.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta have a goal, man. You gotta have a goal. You gotta see it in your mind and play it out all the way through in your mind first. You know what I'm saying? Then once you put it in action, you got to take chances, man. You know what I mean?
Risk.
There's no reward without risk. There's no reward without risk, man. You gotta take the plunge. Some people, it's easier for some than it is for others. Some
Yeah, for
people
sure.
got great dreams, man. Great dreams, and they never pull the trigger, man, because they're afraid of the risk. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I think I'm more afraid of not. Uh, what's the opposite of that? Like, instead of being afraid to take the risk, I think I'm more afraid of never having like taken that chance. You know, if that makes sense.
You're
Af- af-
afraid of never taking the risk.
yeah, afraid of what happens if I never take the risk. Right.
I can tell you what happened if you never take the risk.
Oh no,
Somebody else will take it and be you'll be talking about, man, I thought about doing that, man.
so many times, right? Oh man,
Yeah.
oh that's a great. Oh man, I could have done this. Oh, I could have done that. All the
Yeah.
could have stuff. Yeah,
So many people have ideas, man, that they don't pull the trigger on, and somebody else get that same brainstorm, pull the trigger, make it rain, make it work, and then you sitting around looking crazy. You know what I mean? You only get one life, man. Do something you passionate about. You know what I'm
there's
saying?
there's a fear of success. Do something you're passionate about. Don't be afraid to step out on a limb for something you care about that you're passionate about. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. There's no question about it.
Man,
There's no question about it. You know, it's like I said, it comes easier for some than others.
right.
But it's either way you look at it, you know, it's the real deal.
There's
Yep. The love
what's
you said, a lot of people have fear of success, man. And as crazy as that sounds, you do have a lot of people who they don't know exactly what they'll do if they successful. You know what I mean? As crazy as
hmm,
that sound, man.
yeah, that
But
does sound great.
you have to know that too when you're going in it. You gotta already have planned that through your mind. You gotta already have known what do you want to do. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I already know I want to upgrade others. I want to help others get to that level.
right. Some end
You know
goal,
what
like
I'm
you
saying?
said, some goal.
Yeah, it's easy. I want to help others get to that level because you know money is it comes. I mean, as long as you put the work in, you can make money.
Yeah,
So it'll come. You just got to put the work in, the time, and the discipline, and it comes. You know what I'm saying? And the faith, man, the faith you have in God is tremendous, man. If you got that faith to know that He's gonna provide, you won't. There will be no risk. You won't be afraid of taking that chance. You just take it. You
that
just
makes risk a lot easier. Believing in God makes risk a lot easier
yeah.
for sure because you have something to lean on,
Mhm.
someone it's like it's your support system, really.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
You know how many times I've spent money and didn't have it? That sounds crazy, don't it? I've spent money and I didn't have it to spend. I
Hmm,
did things and didn't have the money.
hmm,
But my faith allowed me to go ahead and start it with the faith of knowing that I'm gonna get the money to
right.
take care of. This is crazy. I don't even know how to explain it, man. But it's real. It's real, man. You know what I'm
At
saying?
that point, it's almost like something beyond you, something bigger than you is guiding you by the hand at that point, right? And you just take me along for the ride.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just a vessel, man. I mean, the idea is there and it's brewing. The seed has been planted. You just gotta go along with the ride and be obedient and disciplined, man. And it'll
yeah,
all work out.
yeah.
It all works out. Yeah. Speaking of money, man, what's your take on this? They just passed the stimulus bill, right?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Um, excuse me, man, if I'm not excited about it, because from my understanding, you have to. It's a certain criteria to getting it.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
Yep. You got to make less than a certain amount a year.
I think man. First of all, that pisses me off, man. That's some bull jive, right?
Yeah.
And um, I almost have a salty taste in my mouth for these jackoffs who getting it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Well, they aren't all jack offs, you know.
Man, on some real, man, it's sad. I hate that. First of all, congratulations to whomever getting it, man. I mean, I'm
Right.
sure you
Well,
do
it's not
things
even
with it.
congratulations because it's still not a lot, but something beats nothing, sure. But I mean,
It's more than zero.
yeah, it's more than zero.
But dude, it's not fair, man. It's not fair to have
A
a
restriction.
criterion
Yeah.
where if you make over a certain amount, you don't qualify for it. Why is that? How's that fair, man?
That it doesn't really make sense because sure, you could say, oh, well, it's because they make more. Well, why is the stimulus check coming out anyways? Because people weren't able to make money, right? And that's not just people that made less than 150,000 a year or whatever, 75 or whatever it is. That's people all across the country. And so, sure, I know like the PPP loans and stuff. I don't know. Maybe they feel that if you make over a certain amount a year, then maybe that should help you out or your job, or I don't know. But I can't.
But
I wish
everybody's not getting that the PPP loan that's
right,
making
right,
that.
exactly. Exactly. They could be an employee that without a corporation. And even
Yeah,
some corporations weren't able to just get it in general because the money's all gone or whatever. And it's like, yeah.
it's in that sense, man. To me, it's not fair, man. It's not fair. So you got these people, that's making whatever they making, and they getting, from my understanding, it's like 2,400 a couple, and then no, what is it? 5,000 a couple?
Oh no, I didn't see that. I saw 1,400 individual, and then I think if you have kids under a certain age, you're gonna get regular payments throughout the year that total up to about like close to 4,000 or something like that. But I don't know about, like the couple. I didn't look that deep into it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, man. But I just heard bits and pieces of it, and I was like, man, this is. But I heard if you making over a certain amount, you don't qualify. You don't get it. You know
Well,
what I
I
mean?
never thought about it from that point of view. You're coming from the Kevin Samuels point of view. You make over that amount of money, and they're just like, well, even though the whole country went through this, you're not eligible. So what is there for people like
That's
that? What's out there for them then? You know.
that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, during the freeze, during COVID, I mean, my trucks was down 2 weeks. During the freeze, trucks was down for a week. You and so it's just not. I don't know, it's just it's just not right, man. But again, it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. You just gotta have that faith. I can vent about it. I can vent. Me and you can grin and laugh. I mean, trust me, I ain't finna get off the show and go eat no bullet or nothing.
Not for
I'm
that
good.
little bit of money. No, no,
Right.
definitely.
But my thing is that, that faith, man, and all that, because at the end of the day, you know, it's not like, people like that aren't eating. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
It's
exactly.
just it's just one of them things, man, like the
I would
taxes and stuff like that.
I would
Like,
like to see some sort of um just show of faith for just countrywide, even though the 1,400, sure, it's not a lot, and sure, maybe those people that make over that amount don't need that, but like maybe I'm just ignorant. I don't know what else they've done and released in bills, but like I don't know, besides unemployment and PPP loans for corporations and the stimulus check for people that make under a certain amount, I don't know what has been done for the people that fall in between, right?
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah.
hey, at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. It's you guys who getting it, man, do something. Um, don't spend it frivolously. That's all I can say. Do
Save it up for an
something worth
RV.
doing. Huh?
Save it up for an RV.
Yeah, save it up for a beat. Yeah. Man, people, you gonna see so many people in the Gucci store and the Louis Vuitton store, man. It ain't funny,
Oh
man.
man, there's a lot of memes going on right now saying there's not going to be any more crab legs in the ocean
Yeah,
once
yeah,
the stimulus check hits.
yeah. They gonna be buying up the crab legs and steaks, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Going
how
bananas on
predictable!
them.
How predictable! Oh, the Lovelies had a lot of good comments here. So she was saying believing in yourself is just as powerful. That's what all the multimillionaires say. So that faith in yourself and
Yeah.
also faith outside of yourself that good things will happen to you. Bam. Build it and
Mhm.
they will come. That's faith right there. Build it and they will come. That's definitely an old good old term.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
and then oh, she's talking about this with the stimulus checks. She said they know the low income people will put the money back into the economy, whereas middle to upper class will save or invest it. Oh,
That's a good point.
that
I
is a
didn't.
good one.
I've never even thought about it like that.
They're gonna go get those crab legs and steak, and it's gonna
They
go
gonna
right into the economy.
they gonna go spend it. Somebody like me, you right. You give me 1,400, I'm gonna probably invest it in
Yeah,
the stocks. You know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah. Somebody like you gonna take it and invest 800 or 900 in the stocks. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I see. I would put it into stocks like Bitcoin or some stock, but I might also save it for the RV. But then again, it's like with Bitcoin and other currency, cryptocurrency, I don't have to save it because I could grow it with that. You know, stocks take too long, but cryptocurrency is fast right now. So
Yeah.
I
Those
should
coin
probably
been
just do
going
that.
down though, bro.
Huh?
Those coin been going down.
Oh yeah, Dogecoin. Yeah, you know, I'm watching it, and I still like I'll catch the peaks, and I'll just wait for that, like buying the lows, sell at the peaks, and make little small amounts of money. But yeah, nah, I'm not looking at that right now as some
Yeah,
big return like I was before.
I feel you.
It's been
I feel you.
stagnant for like a month, like hovering at that 5 cent mark.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I noticed that. Hey man, so I seen something interesting the other day. Evander Holyfield been working out, right? You know
Oh,
who that
okay.
is, Evander Holyfield, the
Yeah,
boxer, ex-boxer.
yeah.
So he been saying he been working out. He wants to fight Mike Tyson. Would you pay to see that, brother? Two old guys in their 50s going at it in good shape like that.
I paid to see the first one, and I thought, oh, this is good. I don't think I'll pay to see another one.
The Roy Jones thing.
Yeah, Roy Jones, I thought that was good because I saw Mike Tyson in his good ass shape. I was like, dope. Roy
I
Jones
think
looked a
this
little
would be
tired.
more of a fight, man. Evander and Tyson.
So
Yeah,
Holyfield, he's not out of shape. He's looking good.
man. Them guys looking good, man. Both of them. Holyfield look good.
All right. Well, if you say so, because I remember that first one, you weren't even interested. So I mean, if you're interested,
Yeah.
this might be a good one.
Holyfield been working out, man, and he show, he looks good, man. He look like he in shape.
Let me see. Holy, you're just messing with me. I bet he's
Man,
looking like he
pull him
should be
up.
in the chair. Oh, this is an old photo of him. I need a recent photo. Hold on one second.
Pull him up. Boy, looking good, man.
Wow. All right, let me pull this up because this is ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about. Man looks like this. I knew you had to have been kidding me. Here it is, right?
Let me see what you see.
Holyfield, right there on the left. Wow. You're telling me that he looks like he's in good shape?
Yeah. What you looking at, man? Look like he in good
Yes.
shape.
I guess I'm just looking at his mouth breathing and how just tired he looks in this photo. Maybe he just got done with a really hardcore workout. But
He
the
just
man,
look old, man. He's old.
Mike, though, he don't look like that. Mike looks like he could be 40. Evander looks like he's 58.
Mike looked like he's 57 too, man. Get out of here with that. He just looked like he did 2 or 3 more push-ups than Evander, man. Both of them old, dog. Both of them old. They look old, you know.
Man,
I watched it, man, because I think both of them got the heart of a lion, and Tyson all day, son. You know what I'm saying? Both of them got the heart of a lion, man, and I see them guys getting in there slugging it up, man. It's not gonna be no Roy Jones type thing. Them guys gonna get there and be throwing hands.
I'll give you that. He looks like he's in more shape than Roy Jones. So, yeah, I would definitely like to see what Mike Tyson looks like up against some competition right now versus the Roy Jones fight, where
Roy looked like he just got off. He looked like he just got off the couch.
Right, exactly. Orlando said it depends on the rules of the fight if they just let them fight straight out. That's true, because I think
we're right on that. They did sanction that with him and Roy, didn't they?
Yeah.
With these 2 guys right here, though, man, I don't see them being able to cage these guys. Yeah, one of them get caught, them guys gonna start fighting, man. They gonna start fighting.
You know what? This will be a good one, because you saw the other fight, right?
The one with Roy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was booted out. That was
okay.
Booted.
So in that fight, do you remember seeing that little flash of the old Mike Tyson? Like it was for a second. Like I think Roy either caught him or something happened where Mike, like, you could see like that fury, and he was just about to but like he pulled back and he stopped.
Probably so, man. I think he was wanting to get loose with that dude, man. They wouldn't let him.
Well,
they wouldn't let him.
I think, like you said, with the right blow, the punch lands the right way, like jab, Mike gets hit in the nose.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna take. Mike take a shot at the nose. He gonna swing. He gonna start unloading on Evander, and Evander ain't no joke, man. He gonna start back slugging. I think I'll pay for it. How about that?
Yeah. I go out there and say that too. I'll put my money on it.
Yeah, hey, I'll pay for it. Yeah, for real. Speaking of fighting, man. So what? Just
gonna bite his other ear off.
Oh yeah, they talking about that already. So speaking of fighting, BJ. So what is that? March 10th. What's that today? Where they lifted the you don't have to wear the mask thing, right?
That was today. I thought that. Oh wait, for something other than Texas?
Just Texas. I think it went into 10. I think it's a 10.
I thought that was already uplifted. I thought that was already, but I guess maybe they're just talking about it, and today was the actual day. I don't know. I
think so. But, so anyway, this is my statement on that. You know, we talking about fighting, right? Bruh, right. I think it's about to be some mayhem, man. You know what I mean?
Why you think that?
You gonna have people in the store, in the restaurant, in the mall. You know what I mean? People get full of that liquor, man. And you'll see me, and you'll be looking at me funny because I don't have a mask on. And all it's gonna take for me to say, man, what you looking at, man? You know what I mean? Especially women, man. What you looking at? And next thing you know, man, it's gonna be blow strong, man. Watch and see. This is gonna be this is another division with the with society, man. This is only another part of the division with society. Watch and see, man.
I think we'll see some videos. You remember in the beginning, like when people were like chasing people out of grocery stores and stuff for not wearing a mask, and now, like you said, with the whole mandates being lifted, and some people doing it, and others that are like, I'm definitely not doing it. Yeah,
right.
I could see some videos coming out. I don't know about division. It could go that far. I don't know, but yeah. Hey, do you think stores would be forced for a short period of time to have like a masked area and an unmasked area?
Can't do that. Nope. I don't think so at all. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Nope. It's gonna be masked people mingling with unmasked people, and it's gonna be almost like another race, man. You're gonna have your masked people, you're gonna have your unmasked people, and the masked people not gonna like the unmasked people. Because if I'm a masked person and I got a problem with people not wearing their mask, I'm gonna be looking at them like, man, look at this clown, man. All it's gonna take is for that unmasked person to see me and be like, man, why you looking at me like that, dude?
We're gonna do a scenario real quick.
See what I'm saying?
All right. You can still hear me, right?
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. So this is how it's gonna be. Hey man, don't you see everybody else wearing a mask?
I'm gonna say, man, listen, man, don't come at me with this. You don't want this smoke here, bro. You don't want this smoke. I don't want no mask on my face, dude.
Look, man, you see everyone else here. You know that people getting sick and people dying. My people just died last week.
Hey, man, listen. Them people told me I ain't had to wear no mask, man. You know what I mean? So get off the gas, man.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I tell you what. See me outside, man. Make my nose bleed. Bring your mask, but you gonna need it to wipe your face off too.
No, I don't even want to get close to you. No, back up. I don't even want to get close to you.
That's how it's gonna be, man. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be a lot of my Caucasian brothers going through that, man. You know, those are the ones. They're the ones who get most sensitive about that stuff. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I mean,
maybe, I don't know. I also think, if we're going down that route, I would say black women too.
Now, black women laid back, man. As far as with that, they'll just be like, black women, man. They slick, like, they'll be talking, hey, how you doing? Then soon you turn your back, they be like, that help ain't got no mask on. She make me sick.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like somebody comes up too close and they're like doing the woo. Hey, excuse me, back up.
See, black women can play it off. Well, white women, they'll just say, oh my God, you don't have on no mask. Can you please back up because you don't have your mask on? You know what I mean? Them white women, well, black women, they just gonna be like, they'll be talking to somebody behind them, but they'll be talking about you. That's how black women do. These people they make me sick. They make me sick. They don't want no man.
We got to keep going. Let's see. I mean, everybody has to get hit now. I don't think Hispanics are gonna wear masks at all. I think
Hispanics, man, they be like, hey man, oh, are you
You sounded Asian.
Hey man,
so moving on. I think Asians would probably wear masks but walk around everybody, like while everybody's having a little fight, like they're like along the wall just walking past.
Yeah, Asians don't want no problem, man. They just, hey man, let me get my sushi and get on out of here, man.
Yeah, they're like the most sensible. They're like, look, I got my mask on. Y'all do the N words and the C words over there. Y'all do what y'all do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get what I need and get out.
yeah. I gotta get back home, man. I don't want them problems. For real, but hey, man, y'all, if y'all there though, y'all be careful. Be careful. Don't be getting in no, because it's gonna be something. I'm telling you. Don't be getting in no situation with these people wearing a mask. If you're not gonna wear your mask, respect other people, respect the people that's wearing theirs, and vice versa. Just respect one another, man. And it is just that simple. There ain't gotta be no problem. There ain't gotta be no smoke.
Before this whole mask thing ends and I forget about this, I want to ask you what you do in this situation, because right now when I go out in public, I don't make eye contact with people anymore.
Okay, what's the question?
So the question is, do you? Because when I see everybody with mask on, it's kind of like I just move around people and I just force filled. I don't even look them in the eyes anymore. I just kind of do my thing.
You know what, man? Because of the way I was raised, brother, I still like, hey, how you doing? Hey man, what's going on? Hey, you don't lose that, man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
You don't
When
lose
people are
that.
like in your vicinity, you speak.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
speak, I fist bump if they want to. It's just, I hadn't been in a position, man, where, you know, I take precautions and all that, but I don't overdo it, man. I don't act like,
No.
people are, carrying something that I can't even speak to them and catch. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
It's
no,
crazy, man.
yeah. I don't walk around like that either. But I'm just introverted, right? And like
Mm.
I didn't grow up how you grew up, so I was just like I'll give someone a firm, strong handshake, but no one's shaking hands right now, and that's so like right now I'm just like
A lot of
I,
people not, man, but I mean, some of us are still shaking hands, man. So, you do the things like they tell you. Come home and wash your hands, or wherever you go, you wash your hands, whatever. And that it goes back to that faith I was talking about, man. As long as you got that faith in
look
God, man, you good. You
look.
Gucci.
They're trying to say I don't have a choice but to make eye contact. And what I'm trying to say is I'm talking about strangers. Like let's say you go out in public and you're
Hmm.
walking down the aisles and you're moving around people, right? I'm talking
Hmm.
about those people. Like I don't look them in their eyes and we do this little dance and communicate. You go this way, I go that way. Like I just move, and I pay attention and but like I don't even I just feels weird. Like I'm just looking at this person that I don't actually see. I just see their eyes and I just like I don't know. It's just me, I
Oh,
guess.
so you saying wearing the mask makes it like, very impersonable to you, where you don't even look
Yeah.
at them.
Yeah. So it's not even like a person anymore, which is weird. Until there's like a conversation or someone says something. Then it's like,
Yeah,
oh, right.
yeah.
But until then, you might as well be a street cone and I'm walking around you.
That's that. You know what? And that's actually sad. But there's a lot of people like that, man. That almost um when you walking toward them, they almost knock the cans of spinach and chili over, man, trying to get out the way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
It's
Exactly.
bananas, man. It is bananas that it's came to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tickles me. Um, that you would think you would have this aura around you, like this green film almost, which of COVID. This, if you get close to this
Right.
film, you gonna catch it. It's crazy. I know it's scary, man, but like I say, man, you trust in God, man, and you keep your mind right and stay focused, man, you'll be good. You'll be good. And and that's just how you gotta live, man. Cause otherwise, like you said, it almost makes us inhuman,
I
you
mean,
know?
I don't think I'm even afraid of COVID. I think just maybe this is just a me thing where I'm not a social person anyways. So let me think about if I even really paid attention to people before the mask.
So you've been
you know, you know, I,
so you've been a hermit before COVID even came in the mix.
I think so. I think maybe because I feel like nothing's changed with my activities.
Probably is. You probably right. You
So
probably right.
maybe.
You're gonna have to get out of that, little bro, because you're trying to do business too much. You're trying to make
Yeah,
money, so you're gonna have to
yeah,
become more personable with people.
yeah,
Straight like that.
for sure, man.
You know what I mean? So I want to chop on this real quick, man. Are you familiar with Blake Griffin?
Blake Griffin. Whew, yes, I am.
So Blake Griffin just recently, got with the Brooklyn Nets, man. So now you got Kevin Durant, Kyrie
Mhm,
Irving,
mhm.
James Harden, and now you got Blake Griffin. Now Blake Griffin is he's not the Blake Griffin he used to be.
Oh,
Um
he was a beast back in the day.
back in the day. But I mean, if you look up his stats, he hadn't dunked the basketball since 2019.
No
So he's
way.
been hurt. Yeah, he's been hurt for a while. Now, my take on this is just me. Now, it's Vince.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not going to be the first, second, third, fourth, or even maybe the fifth option. I think is a good. He's going to be a good guy to come off their bench, and with his with the addition to him, Brooklyn Nets, I think, gonna win the ship, man. I'm gonna go on record as saying that with Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Blake Griffin, and those other guys they already have, man. I think it's a great pickup for Brooklyn, man.
James Harden is a Charger. Kevin Durant is a legend. Blake Griffin, very talented. Kyrie Irving, very calculated.
Yeah. Ain't gonna
Don't
be some
ask
bad
me how I
boys.
know any of that, okay? Don't ask me how I know. I don't know. It just came out.
Hey man, but you was spot on with it. You spot on, man.
All right.
Because the way you gotta look at it, you could have two of them rested and two of them on the floor, and they're gonna be just as effective. Rest the other two, play the other two, they're gonna be effective. And then to bring it home, they put all of them on the floor at one time.
Brooklyn Nets, all net.
Yeah, you can't defend that. LeBron James, I don't care who you put out there, they can't defend them guys, man. They're gonna be too potent, man. Way too potent.
So do you think so sometimes people like to say that the phrase too good to be true. But do you think in this case that phrase would, be accurate? Too good to be true? Is this too good to be true?
It's up there. Now people was wondering would those guys win their first year. I think it's gonna be tough to beat them. I think it's gonna be tough to beat them, man. I got them picked. Man. They just got too much firepower, and I think the way they doing them now, they don't play. Everybody don't play every night, so they resting them. You know what I mean? So when the playoffs come, they got to get out there and get it.
Okay.
They got to get out there and get it.
Out there and get it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of the Brooklyn Nets before until this year. So,
I mean, they've been garbage, man. They've been garbage,
Let's see what we have. The lovely. People are not thinking, but this is the biological warfare that Asia put against America she's saying, is this the biological warfare of Asia against America because they couldn't start a real war? You know how many people there are in Asia? In China alone, there are billions. I'm sure they could start a war.
I'm sure they could too.
Billions.
Yeah.
She said she was raised to look someone in the eyes regardless. Well, I know that because Vince was.
Yeah.
The lovely, same. She said, I speak to everyone. Some speak back and some don't. It's kind of rude, though, for them not to speak back.
I know you got to have alligator skin, though, man. You got to be like, not even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That'll happen to me. I may say something out loud like, wow. I'll hit them with a wow or something like that to let them know.
Right.
I see you not speaking back. That's cool, though. You know what I mean?
Your social skills level is like at a 10. You want to know where mine is at? Mine is at the point where I just barely ask, you know how the guy or girl at the cash register, they'll be like, hey, how you doing? And I'll be like, oh, I'm good. I just barely, maybe 80% of the time, ask them how they're doing back. That's it right there. That's my focus. Like, so I don't know what that is on a scale of 1 out of 10, but it's low.
That's boo-boo. That's booty, man. That's booty. You got to do better than that, man. You got, when especially you being an entrepreneur, you trying to get, you know what I'm saying? You trying to be able to, you never know what opportunity lies. You never know, man. And the way you treat people, man, it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? So you have to up your social skills. I mean, I see people, man, and I mean, they can be perfect strangers. And man, how you doing, man? I may pat you on the back, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But like my sister said, man, it's just upbringing, you know, and that may be country upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Now, all my people from Tyler, they'll understand what I'm saying because we all kind of close knit. You know, man. You know, we still as grown ups say yes, ma'am, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That type of thing, man. So you know, that's the norm to us. You know, nobody's really a stranger. You know what I'm saying?
I like
And
that. I like that.
you have to be there, especially, man. Like I said, I keep stressing, especially in business, man. You have to be, you know, that type of person to person. That's when you, because you'll have somebody like you, and I first meet you, then I'll make you real comfortable. Because first you may be uneasy, but because of the energy I'm giving you, almost like we've been friends forever. It'll loosen you up. You know, you be like, man, this dude here. I mean, you was like that when I first met you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, I may have said something crazy to you, you know, call your name or something. But I mean, you loosened up and we was Gucci from then on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where you gotta be, little bro. In my opinion. Now that's just me.
No. That's an accurate opinion. It's something that I can't say have actively been working on, but it's something like it's in my mind where I try to find little things in the day. If I'm out, I'm rarely out to challenge myself. But hey, before we move on, I do like the country traits and the country upbringing, but y'all got to start locking your car doors and locking your windows and your front doors. Y'all crazy leaving stuff unlocked.
Man, we don't do that no more. We ain't done that since the early 2000s and the end of the 90s, man. We ain't crazy. We just country.
Just checking.
Yeah. Hey, man, speaking of pull that up what Jay the Boss said. I want to touch on that too, man, about the Prince and Meghan, man.
Let's move on to this. So Jay the Boss said the London radio channels called Meghan Markle the N-word and her son a monkey. That shows you how the majority of people in Europe feel about her. Not the majority.
Jay, man, and you know, I wanted to talk about this, man. So did you see the interview by chance, BJ?
I did. I saw it yesterday, last night.
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, you didn't know that, you know, they went through all of that, man. Now, this is my thing right here, you know, and I want y'all to chime in on this, which, you know, what the public has said about her and her son, man, way off the charts and crazy bananas, man.
Crazy.
Did you not know Meghan had to know this job was dangerous when she took it? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you had to know.
She claims she didn't.
I mean, the first woman of her color, you know, her mom being, you know, a black woman and her dad being white, but you were the first in this position. Meghan, you had to know. You had to know. But BJ, I think that she didn't know it was gonna be this bad.
Yeah, no, when I saw like the headlines and stuff of the news outlets out there, or what Jay the Boss saying, like the channels, like, man, that wow, it's just blatant. It's not even some hidden racism, like it's just straight out, just gutter, just like we do not like her type of vibe, man.
Right. And it was a trip, man, because he was saying in so many words, man, yeah, my family wasn't even going to bat for us.
Right.
You know what I mean? My family wasn't even, this is messed up. This is what he was, you know, that's what I got out of what he was saying. He was trying to say it, be coy about it, but he's like, yeah, man, it's not, you know, and that's why we were all what we are.
About it. I know he, you know, of course he grew up in it and stuff, and he's going to talk about his family and the royal family very cautiously and respectfully, right? But you know, she was, you know, not disrespectful, but she was definitely like, yeah, no, they were not protecting me at all. Man. Oh,
but that's how them sisters rock, man. They're not They're not sugarcoating nothing. She's
Oh yeah,
saying,
yeah.
yeah, this
Don't sugarcoat it.
was horrible, and his family, they was tripping. They wouldn't help me at all.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was the first black royal. We'll look into that in a second. That's crazy. I didn't know that. She wasn't the first black royal in that family, apparently.
I thought she was from that family.
We'll look into that in a second. But let's see. So
Of that
as a-
caliber, anyway.
right. As a mixed black woman, she should have been embarrassed marrying a white dude who is racist with a racist family. Okay, hold on. Now this is the thing. I can agree with what she said on this one part. Now, Vince, what you said, she should have expected some of it, right? Because they're predominantly white and it's royalty, right?
Right.
I mean, obviously, there's a reason why there's no black people in it because black people aren't, you know. But I would not have expected them to just be so blatantly like not protect her, things like that, because of the Commonwealths. Like they own the Bahamas, they own this, they own that, they do their tours in Africa and everything, and it's like, wow, so you do all of that, but it's like all those people from those places, they have dreams of like, oh, one day I could, do this and blah blah blah, be royalty. No, you can't. Like,
right.
But like it's that kind of thing where you would think, oh well, they're not like America. No, they just maybe they keep the family what they might consider pure, the kind of racist undertones, but they can't be blatantly racist, right? I mean, not they're going out kissing African babies, right? Well,
right. Yeah. Hey, as long as they going to Africa and they kissing them over there, I think they cool. But if you bringing them in the house, man, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. I hate it, man, because you could really see the pain in her eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? When she was doing the interview, and
definitely,
the prince, man, he was like, man, you could tell, man, that he's like, it's wearing on him, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Because when she asked him, would you be doing this if it wasn't for her? And he was like, nah. I mean, he was like, nah, I wouldn't. But he went on to say that she kind of, he's always felt that way, and she kind of pulled him out of that.
Yeah.
Pull him out of that. But hey, man, it seemed like a pretty tense situation.
Yeah, I agree. Well, not agree, but I understand what he was talking about. When he said that they all are kind of trapped. I mean, sure, they're the royal family. I get that, and they rely on the press and stuff, and there's always been this big thing between them. So I get that, but I can see the pain like that you're talking about, where he's like, yeah, that was my life. So if this was going on and I wasn't married to her, I would still be there, right? But this is my wife, this is my family, so this is my exit. Like, this is my awakening, right?
Hey, man, it took a lot for him to do that too, man.
I bet.
Well, I ain't gonna say a lot, man, because love have you doing that, man. That have you. Hey, listen, I'm gonna leave that over there, man. I'm going my gal and my kid. You know what I mean? What you got?
Right, so now let's get back to this. All right, so the first thing, so we had Lewis say she wasn't the first black royal. Now, I don't know if he's talking about black royal in general, because of course she wasn't the first black royal in general. Heck, she didn't even make it to be royal. She barely made it. But now I think they're talking. Okay, they said Queen Charlotte was the first. Let me look her up. So apparently there is a black Queen Charlotte.
We got some smart people on the show, man.
Yeah, we do. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Queen Charlotte was directly descended from a black branch of the Portuguese royal family. So she was the queen of the British King George III. Okay. Wow. Yeah, and she's mixed. Yeah, she actually kind of looks like a Meghan Markle. Here, let me let me pull her up. Um, yeah, we got a mixed queen here, y'all. Queen Charlotte.
Okay. I can see
There.
that kinky hair in there.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
and she was married to him all the way, until he died. So she was in the family for
She's
real.
in the family. Yeah.
Um, but apparently they denied her heritage. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. So I'm guessing that means if they had any kids or anything, they probably weren't considered royal or considered for king or
Probably did. Now that they denied our heritage.
right. Man. Let's see what else we have. Oh, it just all shifted. All right, so Meghan, her white dad told the news England isn't racist and that she's lying. But Tyler Perry, a black man, helped her and protected her, gave her house security, etc. That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Tyler Perry did let him live in his place, man.
In
That was cool.
California. So they moved
Yeah.
from Canada to California in Tyler
Yeah.
Perry's. And her own dad, yeah, is saying like she's lying and stuff like this, which is interesting. You would think her family would support her. So that's weird. But I haven't you always heard there was like things about him that was like just off, like he just wasn't
Well, I
the
thought Pops got her. Didn't I thought he got her like having an affair with the mom. That's where I thought she came along at. I could be wrong. I don't, I just seemed like I saw what, he was messing around with the mom and she got pregnant
so
and
he
that's
wasn't really in her life, is what you're saying?
nah, nah.
I
He
see, I
got a
see.
whole nother family and with
Oh,
yeah,
why would anyone
yeah.
listen to him? Well, of course, the England papers are gonna listen to him. They
Hmm.
want any reason to hate Meghan, right?
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly.
sorry, kid. We have royalty in Africa and Italy. I don't know where. I mean, of course, there's royalty in other places. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Uh,
knew that.
yeah. Orlando said, "Yeah, black people have been in it. They've just been pushed out. Kings ran around there
Mhm.
and nothing and not done nothing to the maids. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Wow.
yeah. Yeah, Wick saying they've been in the mix. They just been keeping them in the back room.
Well, we've been trying to get our toes in the door, like, trying to get in there. They pretended to accept her, but behind closed doors, it was just sad. Yeah, that's what Meghan said, man.
Hey man, yeah, she looked distraught, man. A couple of times she whimpered up, man. She
Yeah, she did.
she
Yeah,
teared up, man. You could tell she's still battling with that. You
right.
know,
Yeah,
um, outside of her husband, man, she probably feel all alone, man. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
and that must be
you know,
pretty rough. Because
it's gotta be.
usually the family, even okay, even if they weren't royal, there's some people where family means a lot, right? So if your family doesn't accept it
Hmm.
doesn't accept them, they take that very personally. And I can
Right.
just imagine, even if she wasn't that type of person, for most people, I mean, you are stuck with this family. This is the royal family. You are stuck with them, and they do not
Yeah.
want you.
Yeah.
And they're not protecting you. All these tabloids are saying this and that, and they're
Yeah.
just letting it be said.
Right.
And it's
Right.
crazy because you would think over here in America we're like, the news is gonna say what the news says, but over there in England, the news is everything for the royal family,
Yeah.
everything,
Right. Right.
and they're just
Right.
letting this stuff go.
Letting them throw her under the bus, man. Um, you know, you would look at those type people, man. Of their stature. These athletes and entertainers and royalty like that. You think they got it going on, man, and those people, man, they be hurting, bro. They be
Man,
hurting. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, the lovely with another great fact. Apparently, Queen Elizabeth I had an adopted black daughter.
Mm.
Huh.
Mm. Hmm.
Cool.
Never knew that, man. We had a few. There's a little color went through there.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? Man, people love this story. There's so many comments. Okay, so the lovely said, I don't think she expected them to abandon Prince Harry. Yeah, she did say that. She said she sent them a letter when she found out that they were even cutting him off. And she was like, well, I get it. You don't want me. You don't want my child, but don't cut off Prince Harry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cutting off his security, man.
Man, that's tough. Like, they care about it that much where they're like, even you, yes, Prince Harry, that have been with us since you were born. And we are everything you know, all you know. They're like, it's like he committed the cardinal sin or something.
Right. It's crazy, man. And it's all because who he's with.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
It's wild.
That's something, dude. That's something, man.
It's
Hey, man, I wanted to touch on this. I was looking at the other day before we wrap it up. So Shannon Sharpe, you familiar with Shannon Sharpe?
Yeah.
Ex-Baltimore Raven, Denver Bronco, currently an analyst with Skipper Shannon.
Shannon.
Yeah, from rural Alabama, Georgia, Shannon.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to an old interview Shannon did with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson on their podcast, All the Smoke. Great interview, man. So Shannon was saying how when he got to Denver, when he got drafted to Denver, that that's Luke, that he was all about football, right? Mm-hmm. He was like, he eat, sleep, everything football. Everything was about his job, playing ball, staying in shape.
24/7.
24/7. So he was talking about how he had no relationships. He didn't even have a relationship with his kids because he was all about football. He said anybody who came in his life, he would tell them football first. And that means his job, working out, his nutrition, and then if you want to get in line after that, then that's fine. My question to you and some of the listeners, man, somebody like Shannon, some of these entertainers, actors, and stuff like that, man. What do you think the percentage is of these people, man, who just kind of be by themselves? Because that's all they do. You know what I mean?
I mean, what do I feel about them? I praise it. I think.
What do you think that percentage is? You think it's a large amount of them?
Percentage? Oh, I didn't catch that word. You said that. So what's the percentage of people that probably are so focused on something that they just stay to themselves?
Yeah, they just don't let nobody else in. They just all about business.
5?
Probably low percentage, huh?
5?
Yeah. You think it's a small percentage?
I think it's small as heck.
You think so?
Especially in this country, yeah. Maybe higher in Japan, but in the United States, yeah, I think it's low.
No, I think it's a high percentage of people like that, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, this dude was like, man, he was all about football. That was his job. So anything else was came second. That's not a good way to live, but some of them choose to do that, man. You know what I mean?
It's also typically a temporary thing, right? It's usually not like
and that's what he said. He said it was temporary. He said he had to put his kids through school, private schools, make sure they had everything they needed, and that was his focus. But he said for him to do that, there were times where the kids would come
60%
come to visit him. Yeah, now that sounds more accurate, 60%. The kids would come visit him, and he said he be all gung ho. He was gonna take them to amusement park or something like that, and he'd say, let daddy go work out. And he said by the time he work out 2 hours and run on the track for a couple of hours, he said he was exhausted. He said so them going to the amusement park most of the time fell through, And I said, wow, man, it's just kind of wild to me, man. You know what I mean? But I mean, he felt like that's what he needed to do to give them the life that he felt like they should have.
It was risk for great reward. So now, I mean, he probably has a great relationship with his kids, I'm sure.
You think?
I would
mean, if he wasn't now, when they were growing up, they made. But I mean, he said it. He said now he got a good relationship with him. So okay. I guess I'm pretty sure they understood. They understand now. They probably didn't understand then. But now they see. Oh, okay. I see now. You's working, so we could be where we at now.
I mean, I'm thinking they were probably upset at him and that time, right? Probably like, oh, dad, you're awful. Dad, you're this. Dad, you're that. And then, hey, now, I mean, I'm sure he could fix all of that. It's like, oh, you're here now. Oh, we get it. Oh, we're living great lives. They're older. They can understand these things.
Yeah. I mean, at first they was like, we supposed to go to the amusement park. And he like, daddy got to work out.
Daddy got to work.
Daddy got to work out, man.
Every time he said, oh yeah, I'm gonna work out, I could just see them just going.
Call my mom.
Right? Just throw it
Call
up.
my mama. Do I gotta stay to the end of the week? Call my mama.
Man.
Mama, daddy going to work out. We here with the maid again.
Man.
Yeah, bro. That was an interesting little interview, man. I like old Shannon.
Lewis, so at first he didn't realize we were talking about family, but he was just saying people by themselves in general. He thinks they should be by themselves because it's too easy to have fake friends come around just for the money. You don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of yes men.
Oh yeah, no, he was talking about the relationship with his family, man. And he said with the females, man, that he tell them, it's football first, then working out, then eating, then then maybe we can go hang out, once every couple of weeks or something.
Hey, that's commitment right there.
He was committed. That's what I was like. Dang, Shannon, but he was like, hey man, that's where he was like, that's where he always been. He said because it was, where he came from. He came from a little rural Georgia and in a little frame, cinder block house, and he felt like he was always afraid of going back there, so he wasn't gonna have that no more. So he gonna put the work in, so he wouldn't have to do that.
The lovely, bam, right there. Good point. When you're focused, your bar is set high, and others won't do the work to join you, or basically won't do the work for you. If this is your opportunity, you gotta, you are the one. You're the one that has to hit this home run, make this touchdown, get this, bam. Like, I mean, his kids aren't gonna bring that money in. He doesn't want to lose the opportunity to work a normal 9-to-5 shift and now have to probably be away from them even longer. Like,
well, it's different when you and a lot of people don't understand, man. When you work an 8-to-5 or 9-to-5, it's a lot different, man. When you athlete or entertainer, entrepreneur, stuff like that, man. You work a lot, man. You work a lot,
Yeah.
That's just what comes with the territory. So you definitely have to manage your time well, and then you have to have understanding friends and family, to make it all work. Otherwise, man, it'd be hard on you, bro.
Like you said, about how he was raised. Orlando was saying, yeah, he came from nothing. He said that when he was a boy and it rained, he could see the rain coming through the roof, and so he wanted. So that risk for reward.
Something like that, man, it'll make you do whatever you got to do to not ever go back to that situation.
Man.
Yeah. That dude said he didn't know that you regular people use the restroom in the house until he was 20. See, because I mean they didn't have indoor plumbing, so they had to go outside to use the restroom. Yeah,
and that's crazy, and like people were living like that. But to go from that to where he is now,
it's
I mean,
amazing.
can you put a number on that percentage or what? I mean, how do you
It's amazing, bro. It's amazing, man.
Amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. So I really like Shannon, man. I think he's a real interesting dude, man. He's a real interesting dude. I really like him, man.
You know, when people say something from nothing?
Huh?
You know when people say something from nothing?
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah.
Right there. That's him.
Yeah. Something from nothing, man.
What were you saying?
So listen, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up, man. I want to thank everybody for chiming in, man. You guys like to hit that like button, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate you guys being so involved with the show. We really enjoy that, man. Y'all hit us with them comments, man, and really, get yourself involved with the show. It makes for a lot more interesting show. So we really, really appreciate that. And we're gonna keep it going, we're gonna keep it moving. And BJ, man, you got something to end with, brother.
Hey, are you watching us on YouTube? Like the video, subscribe. We'd appreciate it. If you're watching us on Facebook, go ahead and like the video and like the page and share it on your timeline. I mean, hey, don't be embarrassed. Put us on your timeline. Wear us like jewelry. If you like us, you watched us this whole time, you obviously think we're cool. So let everyone else see how cool we are. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just stay tuned. We definitely are gonna do it up this year for sure. Like we're not trying to just have the same look, same style, same amount of people. There are things that have to be there are things that are clearing up that will allow us to build up, if that makes sense. So
there you go. Hey. There you go. We're gonna stay ready so we don't have to get ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what's up. With that being said, let's do something before 2 something. We'll holler.
Oh man.